Welcome to the FeelsCast. I'm Adam.
I'm not here today.
Yep, it's all me. And today we're talking about the summer anime season. We'll be talking about all the shows we're excited to see. At time of recording, none of these shows are out, but by the time this goes up, I'm sure all of them will be. So our opinions will have radically changed.
Stay tuned.
But, for now, these are the shows we're kind of excited for. The shows we want to see for whatever reason.
Because they're gay.
Mostly,
that's my reason.
I mean, it is the season of gay.
Season of gay.
Want me to start off with a show I'm excited for?
Yes. Do you go?
Because I am terrible, and because I watch terrible anime, I'm excited for Love Live Sunshine. Love Live, of course, is the idol anime about girls trying to save their high school by forming a girl band.
I wouldn't say it's terrible, though.
It's actually not. I mean, all idol anime are terrible in virtue of being idol anime.
Yes.
But Love Live is actually, I honestly think, is a really good idol anime. It's a really good anime.
I do like the music. I've never watched the anime, but I've heard all of the songs because of my brother. He plays the Love Live school festival games.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But, because this is about the next generation of their kind of school idol project. Because in the first season, they saved their school, and the second season, they won the Love Live, the competition thingy. And now some of them have graduated and moved on in their lives. So now this is a brand new idol group. They are no longer Muse.
Aww.
Yep. This is like the little sisters of some of them, and a bunch of new characters. I'm excited.
Oh, I'm not probably going to watch it.
No, probably not, no.
I'm probably going to hear all of the songs from it, but I'm not going to watch it.
I'm going to enjoy it, and my only regret is that it probably won't have enough Nico for me.
Nico.
Because I am trash, and I love Nico.
She's your waifu.
And she is trash. She's the shit waifu, and I love her.
Alright,
Moving on from lesbians.
Let's go to the gays. The other gays. B Project looks like it's another one. I don't know if I'll watch it or not, but it looks like it's another idol.
Yeah, it looks like the male idol anime this season. It wouldn't surprise me if it's much more reverse harem, but that's how usually a lot of gay animes go. There is a woman there, and the men pretend they want to love her.
But they're actually all gay.
She's their beard. It's like in
so we'll see.
The Prince, Uchino Prince-sama, where all the men are in love with this one girl, but it's really because they're all in love with each other. She's just their convenient, songwriter beard.
You know, all gay relationships starts with a three-way, and then it starts to become a two-way.
you just push the girl out, just with your penises. And then the penises kiss. Same thing happens with lesbian relationships. They push the guy out with their vaginas. That sounds weird because you can do that with a vagina with a baby. So never ignore that.
That wasn't where I went.
That's where I went.
Okay. So, I think one we're both kind of looking forward to, maybe, is Days.
Yes.
Which one is that one? That's gay sports.
Yes, that is a soccer anime.
Yeah, and I watch all of the gay sports.
Yep, I love sports anime also. They're fun and impactful.
They have great, character development with relationships and everything, because it always starts with, them not really being too fond of each other, into these are my bros, they're my family, we love each other.
I would die for you if this wasn't high school soccer.
Right, and you've had fond memories with soccer anime. So
oh yeah,
my favorite is Giant Killing,
which is weird because it's about adults.
Yeah,
it's about grown-up soccer and not high school soccer.
I've only watched 5 episodes of Wisso. It's a very old one, so I couldn't really get into it too much because the art style was very late, early 90s.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, so it's oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's cute.
Days seems to be focusing on 2 main characters for it.
Who
were never meant to meet.
Whoa.
Yes,
Whoa.
According to the tagline.
That means they're going to fuck.
Yes. That's exactly
but
what that means.
from the splash image, it kind of reminds you of a little bit of how Haiku looks like.
Yeah.
Haiku. It's snowing in Mount Fuji.
It's snowing in Mount Fuji.
But it does look from far away, so if the animation and the dynamics are anything like Haiku, I'm going to be looking forward to this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Days is nice. I like all sports gays.
I like good sports anime, so I hopefully this will continue that trend.
Yeah. I mean, my favorite is baseball, but let's not talk about baseball because it'll make me cry.
Well, there's this baseball anime on this list.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, but before we get to that,
I'm interested in one of the new Shonen Jump anime adaptations.
And I think I just got convinced into possibly checking it out.
It's called Saiki Kuso no Symbol Nan.
It is like a trident symbol. I don't know.
I think it means Sai. I haven't taken Latin in forever.
I haven't
ever taken Latin.
Yes. Period.
I meant Greek. But it's about a psychic boy, and from what I understand, it's a very popular manga in Japan. I haven't read it or anything.
I haven't read a manga in years. The last one I touched was One Piece.
I read lots of manga, but this one is one I haven't read yet. Just because I haven't hit on it yet. You know, I go through cycles where I look for new stuff. But so this is one where it's you see the main characters in those big Shonen Jump multi-fighter games, you know. But I look forward to it because I like the design of the character. I like psychic characters who bring fault upon themselves because that seems what the show is about.
I mean, he has pink hair. What could go wrong?
And antenna.
And antennae.
Yeah, I also like to go into shows semi-blind. Like, I read these things just to give a baseline.
I go into all of these shows completely blind. This is why I watched Ending Ride or whatever it was called, and I was like, this show is the worst.
This is terrible. Watching everything.
No, I only watched up to 5 episodes, because when I start something, like, if I'm watching it, I'll watch it until it's current, and then I'll stop.
That's fair.
It could stop at a cliffhanger, and I'll be like, yeah, no. Alright, so you said something about New Game.
New Game is an anime about a girl who just graduated from high school. She's in the working world. And she's working at her, like, a video game company as a 3D artist. The description alone reminds me of Shirobako, which is about five girls who work in various parts of the anime industry. And it starts off as, like, high school girls making anime, and then harsh cut to reality. The girl half asleep at midnight in a car, still getting art from, like, different anime that her company's working at.
Yeah.
So it looks like, just from the preview art and from everything, that's gonna be a cutesy, you know.
It might be. I feel like it's gonna be more like gaggy than.
Yeah, I like gag anime and gag manga because I'm a simpleton. no, because it's a very good form of humor.
The way you made it sound like, because I'm an idiot.
I mean, it's true. But I like good gag anime because it's.
I mean, who doesn't? Everybody Well, I mean, there's some people who are stupid, but
it's a form of humor that I appreciate.
Yeah, it's a form of comedy. Not everyone's going to be into that type of comedy, but you know what? Whatever.
So hopefully this will be good.
Yeah, that's. I'm sure you'll tell me about it.
I will complain to you about it.
Yeah. One that I've been looking forward to for, like, ever. D.Gray-Man Hollow. I know not everyone likes D.Gray-Man. In fact, the majority of the people I talk to do not like D.Gray-Man. And I'm like, well, too bad. I'm going to be talking about it, and I'm going to love the shit out of D.Gray-Man, because it's been my baby since high school. And the thing with D.Gray-Man is because, when I first started reading it, I didn't know what it was about. I just, like I said, 100% blind. I just decided, oh, it's an interesting title, let me read it. It's about a kid, and it's in a world where it's filled with, like, these things that are basically monsters, and then there are these special groups of exorcists with, like, weapons made from this thing called innocence, and they're the only things that can kill the monsters. And the main bad guy is the Millennium Earl, or Earl of Millennium, I don't remember, but he's a big, fat balloon.
Yeah.
He looks like a joke, but he's extra serious. So I never finished watching the original anime. I stopped at, like, episode 93, and I had, like, literally 10 episodes left to go. And the artist goes on hiatus, like, all the time.
Less than Hunter x Hunters.
Less than Hunter x Hunter.
That's because no one goes on a hiatus less than.
Boy, he went on hiatus for years. She went on for at most like 2, and then she went back, and they had to re-serialize her instead of like weekly shonen. She went into like the monthly shonen, and then bi-monthly.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah,
that's rough, buddy.
Yeah, but that means longer chapters.
Yeah,
and it was really interesting watch because like she was one of those artists that had like a drastic change to her style every time she came back from hiatus. It was kind of amazing.
I'm sorry, I kind of like that. I find that really funny.
No, it was kind of amazing because like the characters looked better and better, and sometimes they don't. But like Alan's hair never looked the same every time she came back from hiatus. I'm just like, huh?
Who is this main character?
The thing is, he kept looking less and less like a very feminine boy to a more shonen boy every time he came back, because like his hair got spikier and spikier. But anyway, I'm looking forward to D.Gray-Man Hollow. I don't know where it'll start. I don't know if it's a remake or if it'll pick up from the end of the original D.Gray-Man, but I'm looking forward to that. I
have zero experience with D.Gray-Man. I remember the shipping wars with D.Gray-Man, and I had friends who were really into it. There's a guy with a hammer, and I like hammers.
Oh man, Lavi! Oh, he's my favorite. He's actually listed as my favorite character in my anime list. He's the red-haired guy. He has a hammer. I think last time I left him in the manga, he was being tortured, so I was really sad.
Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
Putting that aside, there's Cheer-Danashi, Cheer-Danshi. I thought there was another letter there. A pseudo sports anime, which I kind of enjoy more than sports anime sometimes. They're the anime that follow the same rules of sports anime.
I like team building anime.
Yeah, it's
basically what it is. Like you build a relationship inside a group, like group activities. Like I'm
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But like
what is that
good job.
Yeah, that's the word.
Cheer-Danshi is about an all-male cheerleading group in college. So, again, it's not about high schoolers, it's about the next stage in life, which is interesting because anime
very seldom do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because it's always in high school, and it feels kind of weird the older you get. Cause, like,
a little bit.
Because, like, at this point in our lives, we're, like, mid-20s, and we're like, these guys are 15. We are 10 years older.
I can't keep making these high schoolers my waifu.
I know. At some point, there'll be children. That's why I have so many children now.
You've moved on from having husbands to children. But yeah, Cheer-Danshi, it's all about cheerleading and like it's an all-male cheerleading squad, which is interesting. And the characters just look dynamic. They look like fully fleshed out beings right from the start. And I'm kind of interested in seeing how this goes.
Same.
It looks like an interesting show.
Oh, Servamp. That was Servamp. So
Servant Vampire. Yes. Hopefully that's what that means.
Okay, yeah, because there's a cat in there from what I was reading, and that cat is the servant of a vampire, which is why it looks nothing like a cat.
That's so dumb.
I know, but anyway, let's get on to how we even got. So
we're just looking at different shows.
I was looking through this. We both missed it during our first 3 run-throughs of looking down this list.
Every time.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, yeah, because like it doesn't look interesting. All of a sudden, I'm just like, I'm gonna click it, and I clicked it. I read it. I watched the trailer, and we were just like, what the fuck is this? What is this? That cat does not look like a cat. And like steadily, we got louder and angrier.
So, main character finds from what it looks like. Main character finds a stray cat. Stray cat turns out to be not a cat, but a...
No, really? Get out!
I know, I never would have guessed.
I would have never have known.
It looks like a more monster kind of thing that is actually a person. And average main character gets dragged into world of fantasy and magic. It's that
basically,
but it's all male, so gay fantasy and magic.
While we were watching the trailer, we're just kind of like, "Oh, this is stupid, right? This is stupid." And then all of a sudden, this flamboyant character comes out, and then we were just like, suddenly, both of us were like, "Yeah, we're watching this."
Yeah, it looks like a very strange cast of characters, very comedic-looking characters in a semi-serious role.
It's gonna be so stupid.
This dude comes out flying with knives. He's got like a cowboy hat or some shit, and like a dress code. And it's like, ah! And I'm like, I'll watch you, Insane Clown Posse, man.
Right? Okay, so let's hope it's as good as I hope as it is, but I might watch this one, Fugigen Mononoke. Yeah.
From the key art and stuff, it reminds me of this anime a couple years ago about the day-to-day operations of hell. Like,
oh, is it the one I think you're talking about?
Probably. This isn't good radio to not know the things we're talking about.
The one with Hozuki.
Yeah, Hozuki-san was an anime from a couple seasons ago, maybe even a couple years by this point, about the everyday, day-to-day workings of hell, and it had this very ancient Japanese picturesque meets modern anime look to it. So from the key art and everything, it looks like that kind of series, which I quite enjoy the art style. It's again, advertised cooler, gets sucked into demon stuff, but instead of like fighting, it's probably gonna be more about, everyday funny stuff, oh hey,
yeah, I usually like those
I'm
things.
A demon guy.
I also don't mind like getting sucked into the demon world and you have to fight your way out, but they never end, so I've gotten tired of them. I used to really
Inuyasha ended. Inuyasha ended. Look, I refuse to give that show respect. I
can't say I respect the show, but I appreciate the show for the time that it was in, I guess. I don't know. It was a time. It was a show that was in that time. In the end. Let's no longer talk about Inuyasha.
Fukigen no Mononoke, and it looks like a nice show just from the outset.
Yeah, it looks like another one of those. Hey, let's just watch it because they're not doing anything.
Also, it's entirely possible the first episode is out by the time of recording and we just haven't seen it.
Yeah.
That happens because anime will have a preview episode.
Yeah. And also because I don't know when I'll edit this. I don't know when it'll come out. I don't know when I'll have a day off.
Next episode I'm interested in is Handa-kun, which is a prequel anime to a show that I've seen before.
That you love.
It's a show called Barakamon. It's a
calligraphy anime.
Yeah, thank you. Handa-kun is a prequel anime to Barakamon. Barakamon is about a main guy, Honda, who gets sent to kind of a small rural island and to practice his calligraphy, but in turn re-meets his childhood. Like, he makes friends with all the little kids and he hangs out, and it's a cute, healing anime. But they made a prequel about his high school days. But this is before his character growth, where he's kind of just a shitty person. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to him being a shitty person.
That's a weird thing to say. It's like, I'm looking forward to this character being such an asshole.
Like, the anime starts with him punching an old man.
In
Barakamon.
Yeah, I was like,
so
yeah,
I'm hoping this leads up to him punching the old man.
Like, that'll be the last episode. Yeah. Oh, that'll be amazing.
But yeah, I really look forward to that, just because I enjoyed those characters. I enjoyed Honda as a main character.
I forget that's his name. I just call him Calligraphy Dude in my head.
He is Calligraphy Dude, essentially.
Alright, what else is there?
Hopefully the show of the summer. Binan Koko Chikyu Buibu Love. It's the fucking Magical Boy anime. It's the Magical Boy anime.
I heard Boy Weeaboo.
It's the Boy Weeaboo anime. It's oh shit. It's the second season to the Magical Boy anime that came out last year, which was a really fun show, because sometimes it was deconstruction of magical girl tropes, sometimes it was just dumb jokes. At one point, it was a deconstruction of reality shows. It ended weird, but
I haven't seen it.
It's so good. There's a talking wombat. I know
about the talking wombat.
There was a guy who was dead for a while.
I think the talking wombat's evil.
No, he's good. The wombat's a good guy.
I think it's secret.
It's the talking porcupine you have to worry about.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So the show is just 5 boys get turned into magical girls who are still boys, and they fight, monster of the week. But it was a very fun show that was just like silly, and how magical girls will have like a theme to them, like the planets, and one's fire and one's water, like in Sailor Moon. With this, most of their themes was like money and girls.
Girls.
It's like, why? But I really enjoyed that show, the first season of that show, and I'm hoping the second season is just as good. I don't know how they'll start it because of how it ended, but it should be good.
All right, looking forward to that? Question mark.
I mean, I'm always looking forward to it.
I might watch 91 Days.
Yeah, that looks like a very, like, dramatic anime.
Yeah, I might drop it in the middle of it. I'm just
drop
saying.
it before the mystery solved and everyone figure out who murdered his family.
Yeah, I mean, I do that very often. Sometimes I just don't care. Alright. Mob Psycho 100.
The latest show created by One Punch Man's, One. It's hard to talk about his name because his manga name is One. His artist name is literally One. But his latest work was, or it might not be his latest, but his next work after One Punch Man was Mob Psycho 100, about a guy. He's called Mob because he's so average. That's why he's called Mob, because he's just like a regular mob character. He has psychic powers, and if his emotional capacity reaches 100%, he will explode.
It sounds amazing. Like, if anyone hasn't done this already, go watch the trailer for it. It's so stupid.
It's just like weird people with powers, and it's like, high school is an important time where people do things. And what my thing is trying not to explode.
I'm trying not to explode. How about you?
I appreciate, because this... One's artwork has gotten so much better than from his days of doing One Punch Man.
As it does when you're doing a comic, because you're consistently drawing.
He's learned how to shade things and make consistent faces. He's really not good at art. But, so all the characters kind of have the same face to them. Like, if you've seen Saitama's face from One Punch Man, you've seen what all the characters look like in Mob Psycho 100. But it works! It works really well! So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that because he's a great writer.
Like that kind of art style works for a specific like genre though, and I guess that one works with it. I don't know. We'll see. Last one. It's not really the last one, but it's
the next one.
Next one, Battery, Gay Baseball. Of course, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I watch all of the sports.
So this one is specifically focusing on the relationship between the pitcher and the catcher, which is not innuendo, except it's totally innuendo.
Yep. I mean, like, that's a thing, though. Like,
yeah, no, that's a real thing in baseball. The relationship between the guy who throws and the guy who catches.
Yeah, but it's also...
There's a reason why that's a metaphor for sex, and the gay sex specifically.
Yeah.
Who throws and who catches.
In the gay sex specifically.
In the sex of the gays. Who throws and who's catching is a very important thing to know. Because if you have two pitchers, then who's going to catch?
Exactly. Obviously, there's going to be a catcher. It could be two pitchers. Nobody knows. I don't care. I don't judge.
We're really dumb. We're really fucking dumb.
But yeah, this anime is just like, it's gonna be full of gay. Baseball is just gay, period.
But yeah, I enjoy baseball anime. The last big one I kind of skipped out on, Ace of Diamond, because I couldn't really get into the main character and his relationships with the school. But overall, I've heard that show is very good. I have high hopes for Battery.
Yeah, I wanted to watch Ace of Diamond, but I never really sat down and went, hey, let's watch this. Because I watched like 3 episodes, and then I'm like, yeah, now I'm current. And then I went to some other thing.
As you do.
As I do. Oh.
And there's also, of course, micro series that come out. Mini shows.
Oh, of course.
They're,
I'm going to watch Banana.
Banana is about a cat who is also a banana. Yes, that's an anime. There's also an anime about a sentient fart who helps you. I'm not watching either of those. I'm going to be honest with you.
I might watch Banana.
No.
I might. It's adorable looking.
I'm
Look
interested.
At them. They're banana cats. Look at them. Look at them. Look at how cute that is.
I'm interested.
Look at it.
Shut up.
Look
Get the cat. I'm interested in the Show by Rock short because I enjoyed the original Show by Rock series. It's a idol show kind of, but with instruments or what is known as a band. And it's I really enjoyed that show, and this looks like it's just gonna be funny shorts from it. So I look forward to that.
Yeah, okay, awesome. I sound so into what you were saying, I'm sorry.
You can't get past sentient fart.
I know, I'm like,
Once you say sentient fart, nothing compares.
Nothing compares. Like how would you want to even watch anything else other than sentient farts? But no, there's one that I'm looking forward to. I don't know about you.
I am looking forward to it, I assure you.
What is it? Fudanshi Koko Sekatsu.
So it's a short comedy
about a boy
who reads
BL mangas.
Yeah,
basically.
I actually like the name because it's a take on Fujiyoshi, which is garbage woman. It's Rotten Girls, but I like saying garbage women because it's supposed to be garbage guy, and I'm like, I understand this. That is me. I
mean, we are all trash people, so
this is a show about me. It's about a guy who reads boys' romance, guys' romance manga, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm totally into that. And that's going to be the joke. It's going to be one joke. It's going to be, oh, what are you doing? Reading boys' romance manga. End of episode.
Yeah.
But I'm going to watch it because I am trash.
Same.
And that's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking forward to for the summer anime season. There's a lot of surprisingly good shows. I always forget how many, like whenever I go into a new season, I'm always like, oh yeah, there are tons of great shows this season. And by the end, I'm like, man, there was like one good show.
Yeah, because that's usually what happens every time. Like you go into it like looking forward to 10 animes, and then you come out of it watching like 3.
Yeah.
If even. With me, it's gonna end up being like the one.
Like I go in excited for 20, and I only end up watching 19.
Oh wow, what a loss.
I know!
That was 4 hours you're gonna spend doing something watching anime.
It's terrible. But yeah, that's our kind of very, very early first impressions. These are just like off-the-cuff ideas on what the new season looks like. I hope you guys enjoy the new anime season when it comes out.
Yeah, and we'll talk about it probably at the end of the season. Mm-hmm. As always, we're getting our information from animechart.net. You can find Adam in all of his blogs.
On my blogs?
That's how I refer to them.
Yeah. Anime reviews and other stuff.blogspot.com. I'll have my first impressions review a couple weeks after all the anime actually start rolling around. So I have, I've watched 2 episodes, write a thing about it. Watched 2 episodes, write a thing about it. And my Twitter is at MangaHead, probably. So, until next time.
See you later.
Have fun watching.
And I'm not here. Stop snapping!
Never!
I'm gonna cut all of that part out.
That's fair. I didn't mean to start snapping. I was doing this. I was like, no one can see if I'm doing this. Wait, shit, snapping!